Okay, good morning. Okay, so we're classmates. Okay, so let's wait for them a bit. Okay, before we start, but please prepare your books. I mean your book. Okay, so in there we already finished. Okay, the topics on sufficiency economy. Okay, today we will only do a review and we will check uh, the works that you did. Okay. Did I ask you to do page 59?
Yes.
Did you already answer page 59? Not yet.
No.
Not yet. Okay. So let me just. Okay, good morning. The others are here now. Okay, so okay, today we will only do a review. Please open your books. Please bring out your books. Okay. So we will have our review on all the topics we discussed. Okay. So starting on unit 2, okay, page 25. Okay, there we started on the production of goods and services. Right? Let me open the file for you. Okay, so this was the first topic that we discussed on the finals of first semester, the production of goods and services. Okay, we discussed on the meaning, the importance, okay, principles of effective goods production and services. Okay, so first on production. Okay, so this is the process of manufacturing goods. Okay, so we have there the producer. Okay, so remember the diagram I showed you. So production. Okay, this is the okay, process of creating or making goods and service. Okay, so we have there uh, management and decision making. Okay, and of course we need these ones. Okay, we need these skills to in order to make the best out of our okay product. Okay, so this is the meaning of production. Okay, so all of these ones, these are part of production. Okay, so from packaging, from creating, okay, and management as well. Okay, So you have there, goods and services are the result of combined work of various production factors. Okay? There are two types of goods and services. So we have the first one. What is the first type? Poon.
Economic access.
Okay. Assets. Okay? Economic assets. So these are services that have production cost. Okay, so things that uh, you need. Okay, I mean you need money. Okay, you that anything that costs something. Okay, so let's say for example labor. Okay, it costs uh, money. Okay, so under economic asset we have two types. Again, we have the private goods. Okay, so this is where owner can prevent others from consuming, and we have public goods. Okay, wherein it can be consumed together, and consumer cannot prevent others to consume. Okay, so these are under economic assets. Okay. Okay, we also have the next one, which is the free asset. Okay, so these are things like the sunlight, the environment, or the breeze. Okay. Okay, so for free asset, there is no production price. Unlike the economic asset, you need to buy them. Okay, you need money to have them. Okay, now let's move to goods and services. Okay, so service is a duty or work that facilitates or produces intangible goods for others. Okay, and the receivers can consume the good the same time the service is provided, such as we have their examples: transportation, communication, medical care, insurance, banking, and touring. Okay, so these are examples of service. Okay. Okay, and we have the importance of service in our economic system. Okay. Okay, so first one is it is the key to achieve goals and developing the country. Okay. Next one, the key element in the economic system. Without services, the economy would of course be stopped. Okay. The next one is this is the employment source of the economic system. Okay. With services, that are provided, we can employ people. Okay, as long as of course they are capable of doing this service. And number 4, this is the source to produce income in the country. Okay, so this is for services. Okay, next one, we move to the factors. Okay, factors of goods and services. Okay, so what are the factors? Do you remember? We've discussed them many times. What are the 4 factors of goods and services? Grace, what are the 4 factors of goods and services?
Land, labor, capital,
And
entrepreneur.
okay, we have the land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Okay, so first for land, of course, this is where natural resource. This is land or natural research sources on land, which yields rent. Okay, so for labor, this involves the people doing labor. Okay, and we need intelligence, knowledge, ability, physical strength, and so on. Okay, for labor. Okay. We also have there, okay, capital. Okay, so these are the examples of this ones are, okay, machines, factories, tractors. Okay. So these are things that human created to use with other production factors. And the last one is the entrepreneur. Okay, so this is the person who brings them all together, brings the land, labor, and capital together to, of course, make profit. Okay. So you have there the four factors of goods and services. Okay, so I also showed you a picture here, okay, on how are they related to each other. Okay, so we have there the entrepreneur. Okay, entrepreneurship, which involves, okay, management. Okay, so the entrepreneur will hire a laborer for let's say picking fruits. Okay, for collecting the fruits that are on land. Okay, and we have there the capital, which is a tractor. Okay, which helps in production in the production of, okay, these products or these fruits. Okay. Okay, we also discussed here factors affecting goods production and services. Okay, so we have the economic factors. Okay, land, labor, capital, entrepreneur, and we can add there technology. Okay, we have also non-economic factors such as, okay, the attitude, okay, the attitude of, let's say, the laborers, the attitude of the entrepreneur. Okay, social values, tradition. Okay, social values of the the people involved. Okay, okay, and so on. Okay, economic and non-economic factors. Okay, we have another information here. The producers need to have goal to make decisions. Okay, to produce goods and services effectively with the least cost. Okay, so this is the goal of production. Okay, to produce goods, okay, effectively with the least cost. Okay, and of course with the maximum profit. Okay, least cost, maximum profit. That is the goal of production. Okay. So we have also here the principles of effective goods production and services. Okay, so these things are these are the things we need to know when when it comes to, okay, the effective goods production. Okay, goods and services production. First one, okay, it involves planning. Okay, production planning. Okay, so we need to, okay, have the information of why are we, yes, correct, why, okay, or for who are we producing. Okay, so we need to know the needs of customers. Okay, in production resources. Okay, we need to plan how are we going to market our product. Okay, and also we need to, okay, know about our competitors. And competitors are, okay, other producers which do the same, okay, products as, okay, as you are. Okay, next one, okay, following the process of production. Okay, following the process of production plan. Say, of course, when you have a plan, you need to, okay, follow it. When you execute your plan, okay, you need to follow this ones. Okay, so you can record and evaluate the effectiveness of the production plan. Okay, and let's say the production plan is somewhat not effective. Okay, therefore, on step 2, you already need to change. You know that there is something wrong, you need to change your plan. okay, before you proceed to, okay, number 3, okay, examining to evaluate the performance, okay, examine and identify what improvements are necessary. Okay, so you have there, if you are already stable, if the production is already stable, the income is already stable, then okay, you need to uh, think about on how are you going to make your product better. Okay, and number 4, okay, so is solving the problem. Okay, so if you found a problem, okay, uh, again, okay, when planning, you need to consider how do you solve a problem. Okay, so you go back to step 1. Okay, follow the plan, follow the process. Okay, so when you have a problem, okay, from let's say your laborers, okay, so they can go to the human resource management. Okay, and then okay, they can fix it from there. Okay, so those are the principles of okay, effective goods production and services. Okay, we also have okay principles needed okay to be applied in production are okay, first one, increasing the quality of goods. Okay, so next one, please read, Odi.
Increasing factor of goods.
Okay, so first one we have increasing the quality. Next one, reducing the factors of goods. Okay, when you reduce the factors of goods, okay, you will most likely to have less problems in the future. Okay, so factors like let's say the capital. Okay, so reducing the factors. So for example, uh, the cost. Okay, the cost in producing the goods. Okay, when you find an alternative that is cheaper, alternative material, let's say, that is cheaper, then okay, you should proceed. Okay, and in doing that, and therefore you will be reducing the factors of goods. Okay, next one, creating process using okay values into goods. Okay, so this means like uh, do things that are unique to your product. Okay, make your product unique. Put a value into it. Okay. Now let's move to the okay next topic, which is okay goods and production. I mean goods production and services in the region. Okay. So we have different regions in Thailand, right? So we have their examples. Okay, pottery in Kokret. Okay, Kokret Nontaburi. So we also have bamboo weavings. Okay, and covered ceramic from okay Nongpru Chonburi. Okay, we also have nail jewelry from Boploy Kanchanaburi, and okay, we have tourist attractions. Okay, which provide service. Okay, so for this ones, okay, the first ones, okay, they are okay like actual goods. Okay, but for here for tourist attractions, okay, they need service. Okay, because they already have again free assets. Okay, so these assets are like the nature, right? Okay, they only need to, of course, preserve the nature. Okay, but they have free assets like the ocean. Okay, when you do service like diving. Okay, so these are examples of okay uh, goods production in the region. But we will be discussing more on, okay, the mulberry paper production in Chiang Mai province. Okay, so remember we also discussed the steps, right, on how do we apply, okay, effective goods production. Okay, so we have the local product sample. Okay, so we have this as examples. Okay, now for the production process. Okay, so step 1, choose the mulberry jute, okay, and soak it in water for 15 hours. Okay, next one, okay, spin to get the pulp. Okay, until spin to get the pulp and spread it on the, okay, tray until it's dry. Now, if it's dry, it will produce a paper which can be, okay, be made into different products. Okay, so we also have this other processes like, okay, the color sprayer, glue machine. Okay, now we also discussed on the problems in, okay, making mulberry products. Okay, first one, okay, we have, okay, the lack of skill, okay, the lack of attention in caution in production. Next one, we have, okay, the machine that is not suitable for the work. Okay, so for the first one, okay, we have a problem in the production factor, which is what, Haruka? What is the production factor that is involved in the first problem, number 1?
Mulberry handmade products.
Yes, the product is mulberry, right? But what is the production factor? Okay, that is involved here. Workers, they lack skills, they lack attention. So therefore, there is a problem with labor. Okay, very good. Labor. Now, the next one. The machine is not suitable for work and it is hard to use. Grace, what is the problem here? What production factor is the problem on number 2? So for the first one, we have problem in labor. Number 2, we have, anyone? The machine. What is a machine? Anyone? So we have for number 1, labor is the problem. Okay, Haruka, what is the problem in number 2?
Capital.
Capital. Okay, very good. So the remember, capital means that it is a production factor that helps in producing, that is used in, okay, and used with labor, okay, to make, okay, the production faster, something like that. Okay, so number 3, okay, it lacks proper working process, so the assembly of the parts is incorrect and it lacks ongoing movement of the product while being produced. Okay, working process, so you can have here 2. Okay, I'll answer it for you. So it lacks working process. So who is the one who should be responsible for this? Okay, I think this falls to the entrepreneur. Okay, because of course the entrepreneur has all the plans on making this mulberry product. Okay, and again, okay, we have it lacks ongoing movement of the product while being produced. Okay, so this is a problem on, we can say, the floor plan. Okay, on, let's say, the placement, the arrangement of the, okay, the arrangement in the factory. Okay, so this can, let's say, involve land. Okay, land, or, okay, still under, okay, what do you call this, the entrepreneur. Okay, because the entrepreneur is the one who is planning the, okay, the arrangement of the, the arrangement in production. Okay, and the last one, machine cannot produce the correct color, so the product is not beautiful. Okay, moreover, the product is not properly glued, so it breaks apart. Okay, so again, this involves labor and we can also say technology, okay, and the capital. So there you go, we have there the local sample, which is Mulberry. Okay, so we have there, we also discussed okay, so we have a diagram here, okay, which breaks down, okay, the process and the problems, okay, on how to solve these, okay, problems in the workplace. Okay, so first one, so this is the goal. Okay, so this is the goal. Okay, sorry, so this is the problem, the goal. Okay, so we have here the problem. Okay, or not the problem, sorry, this is the goal. Okay, so the goal is to reduce the products, reduce, okay, the products that do not meet, okay, the standards. So meaning, okay, we need to eliminate the products that are not of good quality. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, first one, we need to improve the work to make it be in a systematic way. Okay, so when they say systematic way, there are process that should be done before you start. Okay, there is a plan. You need to follow the plan. Okay, so you cannot move to, let's say, when they say systematic process, you cannot proceed to step 2. Okay, you cannot proceed to step 2 without doing step 1 properly. Okay, you would just be wasting the product. Okay, so let's say in step 1, okay, you know that the product will turn out, there in step 1 there is a problem already. Okay, so you cannot proceed to step 2 without making the, okay, making step 1 perfect. Okay, so you need to do step 1 correctly first. Okay, so that is what it means by systematic. Okay, systematic way. So next one, we have to improve work environment. Okay, and next one, we have to improve tools. Okay, so here under improve work to make it be in a systematic way. Okay, first we need to train workers. Okay, train them on how we do the process. Okay, next one, we should have a standard process. Okay, so when they standard, so these are the things we need to follow. Okay, we shouldn't be doing things differently. We should only follow one, which should be the best step. Okay, the best way to do, okay, things. Okay, okay, therefore, then we have here, we have organized work process under standardized work process. Okay, so we need to organize the work process. So next one, Okay, we move to the next path here, which is to improve the work environment. Okay, so to do this, we need to organize the workplace. Okay, and going further, we need to change the floor plan. Okay, so like what I've discussed before, okay, you need to have the steps wherein you can easily move the products. Okay, so when you change the floor plan, you will be, of course, okay, able to change the space for movement of work. Okay, when you move, so let's say when you put the machine on step 1, okay, you put the product on step 1, okay, it should be, okay, the next step should be for step 2, right? Okay, therefore it should be, the machine for step 2 should be already, okay, beside, okay, the machine for step 1, something like that. Okay, so this is how you change the floor plan. Make it make sure that the workers can move easily. Make sure that the product can also move faster. Okay, so of course you will have a better production with this, better, faster, and more effective. Okay, and the last one is to improve tools. Okay, find ways that or find new designs that will be, okay, more effective to your, okay, work. Also improve the, okay, existing tools, the tools that are already effective for you. Okay, find something to improve them. Okay, so this is the, okay, steps on improving, okay, the products. Now let's move to the next topic, which is, okay, on technology affecting goods and services. Okay, how is technology affecting goods and services? Okay, we have there, technology means to adapt scientific knowledge and utilize it. Okay, so we have an example here. Okay, so the Thai folk wisdom. Okay, so we use the materials, okay, traditional Thai materials, okay, Thai tools and techniques. Okay, so we have okay, so for the first one here, okay, the Thai folk wisdom. So we use this to make products, okay, that are very unique. Of course, if we do this with, okay, the things that are part of the culture, okay, techniques that are parts of the culture, tools and materials. Okay, so of course this product would be only unique to, okay, Thai. Okay, so we have another example on adapting technology in the production. Okay, Kasasart University conducted, okay, a research on banana leaf packages, okay, which is durable and can take the heat and pressure. Okay, so this is an alternative to plastic and foam, okay, to help the environment. Okay, so these are examples of banana leaf packagings, okay, as an alternative to plastic. Okay, so again, technology is used in producing goods and service, okay, and in the industry to save time and reduce cost. Okay, so this is the purpose of technology in, okay, producing goods and services. Okay, we have new innovations like solar cell, okay, gas ovens to produce dry food instead of using sunlight. Okay, because of course sunlight, sunlight takes longer. Okay, drying the food under the sunlight takes longer. Okay, and not only longer, but sometimes sunlight is unavailable, right? So but if we have solar cells that store power and gas ovens. Okay, it would be more effective. Okay, so we also use technology in by using computers to facilitate producing and monitoring, okay, and controlling the quality of production. Okay, so technology uh, is used in, let's say, monitoring. Let's say CCTV. Okay, so we have technology for monitoring. Okay, so facilitate production. Okay, so instead of hiring, let's say, 10 people to facilitate, okay, we already have, okay, computers, okay, to do this for us. Okay, and of course, controlling the quality of production. Okay, also technology is technology involves cyberspace, telecommunication, and the internet, okay, for marketing. Okay, so just like now, okay, mostly, okay, marketing on the internet is the, okay, most effective way of marketing, aside from the traditional way of marketing. So let's move to, what page is this? Production principles. Okay. Okay, so local producers have a duty, okay, to gather production factors for production. Okay, they need to choose, okay, the technology and method to produce to the consumers properly, okay, by again using the least capital. Okay, so the local producers need to coordinate with related agencies such as, okay, government agencies and academic institutes, just like the example earlier. Okay, wherein the producers of goods, okay, or yes, correct, the producers of goods, okay, collaborated with with CASASART, okay, University to, of course, make an alternative to plastic. Okay, so this is for the improvement of the products. Okay, so we have an example here. So this is an agreement of the Bureau of Investments, okay, and fostering cooperation between business and academics to increase research and development in Thailand. Okay. So next one, for the social aspect, we have, okay, local producers need to consider the consumers, which can be separated into local and outside. Okay, so we have their example for local, okay, or consumers with just within the community, which is the auto. Okay, next one, for the environmental aspect. Okay, each region has different resources. Okay, therefore producers need to choose, okay, to produce products from local resources. Okay, like the what do you call this? Bangsakreo community in Lamseng, okay, Chantaburi, which has cock trees, okay, to produce Chantabun mat. Okay, so of course, like the people, let's say, in the south, okay, who lives in the islands, okay, so wherein tourism is, okay, tourism is very common. Okay, therefore, okay, they are using their natural resources, right, or local resources. Okay, they are using their local resources by, let's say, providing services like diving, providing services like jet ski, tourism, island tours, okay, and all other things involved that involves tourism. Okay. So next one we have there, resource preservation is needed, okay, by using it wisely and not destroying, and of course we should replant. Okay. So we shouldn't be destroying our local resources because these are the things that we live with. Okay, this is the source of our income. Okay. So these are, okay, that sums up unit 2. Okay. So next meeting we will have a review on unit 3. Okay, which is, okay, the mostly about the sufficiency economy. Okay. So I'll be seeing you again next meeting, and probably next meeting we will be having our quiz and activities. Okay. So bye everyone.